The Aussie NFL Fantasy Show would like to acknowledge the traditional land owners and the leaders past, present and emerging of Ngunnawal, Ngambri and Darawal countries where we are working from today. This always was, and always will be, Aboriginal land.
This is the Aussie NFL Fantasy Show.
But we've established right on now that I probably need to retire from hosting, hand that job to Manjot, and then I need to ask really nicely if I'm allowed on his show.
It was this is me. This isn't me shitting on Taylor for not starting Dion Johnson.
I feel like I somehow start talking before you even introduce me about something. But
Look, Matty, if you have a briefcase somewhere.
Op shop, 100%. I can get one from an op shop for like $10.
like I said, apparently the gulls just decide to have sex around me. Apparently it's the brothel around my car.
I wonder if now every Coles car park Taylor goes into, he's going to have that moment where he just gets transported back to Coffs Harbour.
This is the Aussie NFL Fantasy Show.
Yeah, I ate that shit for breakfast, all that pressure, so...
He's going to have an absolute field day going through this.
Show three, right? We're here for show 3.
We are.
That's
We're
good.
not here. Roasting Adam time.
Not here to fuck
Roasting Adam
spiders.
not
Yeah.
here to fuck spiders. So for American listeners, and I know who you are, not here to fuck spiders. Brilliant saying. And I need you all to use that once this week and tweet at us or mention us in Instagram about how you went. Not here to fuck spiders.
Tweet at Taylor about how you got fired from your job for using it incorrectly.
Yes, do that. 100%. 100%. There is a worker shortage. You'll find another job very quickly.
Very much so.
100%. Fellas, we have been through pastries. Go and check them out. We even just remembered a pastry in the last episode that we've got to give out to. The last episode was with Dr. Goodcall. I might need a doctor. I'm starting to die over here. This week has been so fun. I've actually got myself into a spot where my throat, I can't even laugh without coughing. And this show has given me plenty of that. And now we're into the third show where we're going to play some fantasy games before we wrap up the week with starts of the week. Fellas, have you been enjoying the game segment since we've given the public defender a bit of a rest? You were working pretty hard early in the season, Manjot, carrying 2 segments.
Yeah,
Enjoying the change?
I'm liking this. I've enjoyed beating Taylor in a few of these games. I've enjoyed actually winning at something. So it's good.
That's hilarious. Tay, have you been enjoying it?
Yeah, I must have missed where Manjot beat me. When was that?
No, I beat Mark. That's right. Mark was playing for Taylor that time.
He did beat Mark. But didn't you claim victory when we're like, right, we're going to find out which NFL team you should really support? And then you got the 49ers.
That's the actual win. That's the actual win.
That's the win. Yeah, I love that. That was such a great
I'm just
moment
getting
where
some
we're like,
brain food, by the way.
here we go. And then it turns up 49ers. So good. Oh.
Yeah, for anyone that's watching me, I'm just getting some brain food in me before we start.
He's going to need it. Because the last
All
couple
that
of weeks...
brain food just to beat Taylor.
Yep.
Yeah.
All of this just to boot that.
Man, I think Taylor's my biggest rival in that content team league. I think everyone's been saying, "Oh, you're doing all this just to beat him." I'm gonna be honest. Yes, I am. I want to beat Taylor. That's for sure. I want to beat him here too. Yeah, I want to win. I want to win today in the games.
Let's see how that all runs. Because what I'm going to do here is we're bringing back the Who Am I's, which have been a bit of fun both weeks, especially since they go from impossible to unmissable in 5 hints. And then we did this a couple of weeks back with that 49ers one. We're going to do a couple of little surveys of which this are you or which that are you, where we're going to just fill out a bit of information for each of you and we'll see what you wind up with, which will be a bit of fun. So no one really wins that, I guess, but it will be funny. I guarantee that. And then we can skedaddle off into starts of the week and feel really good about it.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Now, who had the first Who Am I last week? I think it was Manjot. So I'm going to go to you, Tay, with your Who Am I. You ready?
Yep, sounds good, mate.
Okay. The first hint for 5 points is that I'm one half of a pair of elite fantasy performers on my team.
One half
of a pair of elite fantasy performers on my team. NFL team.
Yeah, Matty, I'm putting it into the guesses into
Oh.
chat as well.
Yes, do that. Okay. Manjot's going to send me his guess. And you get to guess on his turn too. Of course, Tay.
Yeah, I did that last time. I got the 4 points, didn't I?
Got the 4. Nailed it. Freaking nailed it.
It's always more pressure.
I'm always looking inward into what you mean by half, and I feel like I'm just playing
You think I'm
myself.
being real cryptic? Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not.
I'm
Who's
not
to know?
gonna bother guessing yet because
Yeah.
it could be anyone.
Okay. Well, number 4 is that high draft capital was needed to pick me in fantasy. But even with that, I was a bit of an iffy choice.
Oh,
It's the most broad 2 things you could ever have said.
Yeah.
So,
did I get it, Matty?
That's a no to Manjot.
Can I just ask like a verification of what you mean technically in the first one? Like, are you essentially saying there's only 2 people on the entire team that's fantasy relevant?
I'm saying there's 2 that are elite fantasy stars, and he's one of those 2. There's people you can start on this NFL team, but these are the 2
Stephon
elite
Diggs?
pieces. Oh, that's a really nice guess.
No.
It's not Stephon Diggs, but it's a really nice guess. Manjot didn't guess that in either his 2 guesses, and I could see his eyebrows raise when you said that. He's like, "Oh, damn, girl."
I'm just like, I can't think of anyone you'd really consider as like elite apart from Josh Allen and him. So I just thought, take a shot on it.
Okay. It'll be interesting once we get a bit further down whether you agree with my call. Because now what we're arguing about is what is elite. Define elite, Matty.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell you what,
It's not Joe Flacco. Not Joe Flacco. Never elite.
And I'm not the right person to describe that, so I'm going to get Matthew to come in and describe that.
No, we'll throw that out.
Okay. I have had as many games with over 150 receiving yards as I've had games with under 70 receiving yards.
Oh,
So you definitely sniffed out the receiver bit pretty well. And Jot's having a guess. Look at him type.
I've had as many
Come on.
games as what? Sorry, over what?
Over 150, under 70.
come on,
Those
tell me, please.
Balance.
Please.
Devontae Adams?
Not Devontae Adams.
Oh, did I get it, Matty?
I'm just going to respond to you separately here, Manjot.
Because you got to.
I typed for a while and it comes up, boo, still wrong. Done,
Yeah.
asshole.
that was tough. That was tough.
Okay. With all of these things said, I'm a top 5 wide receiver right now.
Oh, shit.
Okay, well, I wasn't far off.
Yeah. So what I mean about elite?
Yeah.
I've got a person in mind. As many games over 150 as under 70.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
no, actually.
There's a yo-yo.
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill!
Yeah, I got it
Yeah.
too. I got it too.
Nailed.
I got it too.
Do you want to know the last hint?
Yeah, it was a receiver on the Dolphins.
Some say I'm fast as a cheetah.
Ah, come on. That's just you give it away so easily on number one.
If you can't get number 1, you're banned for a week from this podcast. You're banned.
It was really just him or Jefferson that I could sort of think of.
Oh,
that
I
knew
took Jefferson like third.
in
Yeah.
the top 5, but I think Jefferson's probably been. I don't know if he's had enough under 70 is. I'm not really sure.
Yeah,
but
I don't
just
think he has
decided that. I know Tyreek had some pretty underperforming games when Tua wasn't there and stuff, so I just thought there was enough.
And
Yeah.
do you think it's fair to characterize Waddle and Tyreek as elite fantasy performers?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so.
thought that was probably fair because I don't know that you would think it minute to minute, but if you go, well, who's the best wide receiving pair in fantasy? You go, oh, these two.
Yeah.
Waddle's easily in the top 10, isn't he? So
Right.
it's hard to deny that.
So it's not really close. And Manjot had a couple of other guesses in there too that were in
Cook
the
and
same.
Mixon.
Yeah, and Chase as well. So he had a few guesses of the same sort of caliber guy. And I hadn't said wide receiver at the point he was guessing some of these either. So yeah, no, well done, guys. Especially for Taylor getting it right for 2 points, because this gives Manjot a chance.
Yeah, I've been talking myself up a little. I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, who am I? In fantasy, I was drafted around the same region as Julio Jones and Tyler Boyd. So we're talking 11th roundish.
Okay.
Okay. Standard.
In standard 10 team, not our league. All right.
Yep.
Our league in Astro, that would be like 9th round, 8th round.
Could you imagine? Yeah. Could you imagine how shite an 11th rounder is in our league?
Shite.
Undrafted in most leagues, yeah.
God dang, you're distracting me so much. It's thinking about how shite that is.
Yeah.
Oh my man.
That would get a pastry for shitness.
Yeah.
Keep my eye out in case Taylor has a guess here. But yeah, so in fantasy, I was drafted around the same region as Julio.
I don't even bother guessing on the 5 because I kind of like to.
Oh, screw it. Like I like to guess
process.
on the 5. Because if I get it by accident, that's just so funny.
Yeah.
That's just the funniest shit. I'm gonna guess. All right, it's probably a dude that rose a lot this year. Now, who's a dude that rose a lot? I'm gonna guess. Okay, no, we can't say that guy because he's already been in the last week's segment or something.
Yeah, it's not gonna be someone who I've done before. Yeah.
All right, James Robinson.
He's not James
Damn
Robinson.
it. All right.
Okay. For 4 points.
Yeah.
In my first game this year against a bottom half fantasy defense, I had 8 targets and double-digit points.
All right, wide receiver, tight end. Damn it. Wait a second.
And it was in like week 5. He played some good defenses in the first few games.
Oh, we're talking about week 5. Was his first game of the season?
No, I think this is his first game of the season against a bottom half defense.
Oh, okay.
I've got a guess.
Oh, type it. Fuck, if you get it, Tay, I'm going to be so impressed.
Shit, it's got to be a fucking tight end, I think. Damn. He's probably got it, hasn't he?
Nothing yet.
No,
Radio silence yet.
Oh, I'm going to guess. Dang. I was going to guess Gerald Everett, so go with that, Gerald Everett.
Woo! I like that guess. It's not Gerald Everett, but I like the guess.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
Damn it.
Okay, Tate, but this is why.
I got it wrong too.
For 3 points, I'm a rookie.
Oh, yeah.
So that explains a bit.
Throws up my guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's why. But yeah, that explains a bit then too, because like not a lot of trust.
11th
round
rookie.
pick. Took till he played a bad defense to have a good game because he's a rookie, right? He's used to playing against children.
Yeah, okay.
What was it? He's a rookie, and his first game he had 8 targets.
8 targets.
Yeah, in his first game against a defense that's like bottom half.
Oh, Drake London?
Now he's getting into the right zone. It is not Drake London.
Oh, you had me there. Goddamn.
And Taylor also has a guess and like perilously close, but
because let me be honest, the one guy I was thinking of at the start was like Olave, but I know you've done it before, so yeah. I'm not gonna guess him. I know he's been done in this segment before, so it's not Olave.
It's not Olave. Okay. It turns out for 2 points that he'd only played against bottom half defenses 3 times so far this year. But in all of them, he's had double-digit points. And there's 2 more coming up.
Dang, this guy might have to be in my starts. This guy's going to be Matty starts of the week this week.
He makes my list.
Oh, this is actually so hard. Damn. Actually, this is like real hard. Damn, who are the rookie wide receivers? That's
So did you say my last pick was wrong, Matt?
That's correct. You're wrong.
oh. But
Correct. You're wrong.
I want to say Garrett Wilson. Go for it.
That's what I just said.
I totally just guessed.
I knew he just said that. Damn it. I had a feeling, like no Cap meme. Like I actually had a feeling.
I got it right this time.
Taylor's got it right at 2 points.
Damn.
Are you ready for the giveaway one?
Yeah. Shit, I'm not even gonna get it at this point.
The 1 point ones are my favorite. Without me, Pickett would have Slim Pickens at wide receiver.
Oh, fucking Pickens. Damn it. That was.
I love the difference from 2 to 1. Like, because like the 2 is really still not that easy.
I was still struggling. Like that was actually the hardest one.
It is. That's been the hardest one I've done so far.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, like I was just going down the list, and once I went to Garrett Wilson, I got there one step before Manjot did, and that's what helped me get to Pickens, because it was just like, who was the next one I thought of?
Yeah, he'd eliminated one down the list that you hadn't got to yet.
Yeah,
Manjot had already taken out London as well.
yeah, he helped you one. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, because I took a lot.
You learned from him, but he's not learning from you. Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
He doesn't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying. He's just talking nothing.
To be honest, I don't think most of the time you know what you're saying, Taylor. So fair enough.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
There we go. That's the return to the Matty being an asshole to Taylor that we've all missed.
Yeah, we missed
nice
that.
You went through the last 2 episodes.
We missed that.
I'll give myself a pat on the back. 2-0 for my fantasy AIDS player of the week.
What a great photo. Just look at that cheesy grin.
It was dead set like a monsoon that day. It was insane. Oh. Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
I was doing slides like Justin Fields straight across my belly.
Mate, I would pay good money to watch that. Actually, yeah, that's what we've got to do. Is we've got to get a Aussie NFL fantasy slip and slide day going on. That would be great.
A few beers into me, I'll do anything.
Mate, careful. I might take you up on it.
I would say he probably only just made it past the line that I would consider being a success.
Looking around going, can I get a program over here? Who's this Dorch guy?
What a torch. What a torch.
It's fun to say. I'll give him that.
Yeah, every time Russ throws an incomplete pass, the Denver Broncos fans, they just go incomplete.
Okay, I want to play 2 little online games too. And Tay, just like we did with that one, I'm going to get you to go first. And I'm going to share my screen, guys.
Share that screen.
You ready? Share. And we want to find out for Taylor, which NFL running back are you? But have a look at the date on this thing. August 2016. And look at it. It's the muscle hamster. It's Doug Martin on the front page.
Bro, that's so, man.
It's my boy.
Man, this is high school memories to me. Goddamn. When I first started playing fantasy, man, Doug Martin, one of the most prominent players in fantasy at that point. Oh, this brings me straight back to those good old high school days.
Yeah,
man,
I feel like
Martin,
every time
Jameis.
Matty brings up a fantasy, like a matchup or something from Astro League from like 7 years ago, every single time Doug Martin's in my team.
I think you're right. He's Taylor's boy, maybe. I don't know.
It was either him or Jamal Charles.
Yeah, I gotta go through some of my old NFL.com fantasy teams.
Yes.
Man, there's some good ones. I'll find them while Taylor's playing this game. Too.
You wait, in 3 years' time, we'll pull up Taylor's championship team and look back and go, that guy. It'll be awesome.
It's just Austin Eckler every time. Yeah.
Fucking Austin Eckler. You know, it's taken me a long time to believe in him, but I repent for my sins. Hallelujah. Holy shit. Okay.
I haven't drafted him either time either. I've just traded for him both times.
How many people on your team did you draft?
Oh, God, 0 probably.
Yeah. 100%. The most successful teams I've had less than half the people I drafted because I've been able to turn them into better things. On the teams where I've been really successful, those years where I was in the playoffs a few years in a row, that was what I'd done.
There's no way I drafted anyone that's on my team.
Nope, you've turned it all over. Now, the reason why I'm getting you to do NFL running back, Tay, is I reckon you'd make an excellent running back.
Yeah, I'd be the fridge, I think.
Okay, I reckon you'd be awesome at it. So, question 1: are you a pass catching running back, just a straight up running back, or both?
Look, I mean, I think I could do both, but I think I would be better at straight up running.
Yeah.
What do you think Vrabel would have you do? That's the question.
Yeah, he'd be
Yeah,
plowing
the
him
coach
through.
has got me out there. I'm probably running.
Yeah, if I'm coaching, I'm plowing Taylor through. That big boy has to go straight through the tackles, straight through to the linemen, the guards, and the centers. You go straight through the A gap, Taylor. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I
think someone else would be spelling me on third down, I think, because I'll be probably pretty tired.
For me,
it's a whole extra down to get to the sideline, though. Like, it's a long way to run, brother.
Yeah, you're right.
For me personally, though, I've actually been transitioning positions right now. I'm doing a bit of a called Daryl Patterson myself. I'm actually going from wide receiver to pass catching back in flag football at the moment. There's a bit of a personal note. Yeah, I've been doing a bit of a Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel style running at the moment. It's just too much fun. Oh, man, when our actual running back comes back, though, it's going to be so hard to give up that job because he's actually like a straight, just running, a little bit of both, but more running. He's better running than me, that's for sure, though.
Well, mate, hopefully you get to enjoy the holiday. But if you can just post enough stats, you'll just, Tom Brady his ass and take the job off Drew Bledsoe. You'll be right, mate.
Yeah, fair enough. But
whoever that Drew Bledsoe chump was.
Yeah, I'm willing to give up my only touches of the game. I never get any targets anymore. So yeah, so don't worry. We get some targets when I get open.
Force a fucking trade, mate.
Yeah, might have to force myself a trade. Just like Elijah Moore.
100%. Yeah, Elijah Moore, your way. Force a trade.
Yeah, I could do an Elijah Moore. But yeah, run straight through them, Taylor.
Get your quarterback traded or benched.
I think there's a great chance that if Taylor played for Vrabel, he would get him to pass a couple of times too, like we were talking about last week. Okay, do you get the ball on a handoff? You get the ball on a handoff. A defender runs right at you. What do you do, mate? Do you run past them? Do you hurdle them? Do you run into them and knock their ass over? Do you get hit and just fall over on the spot? Or do you shift them?
I run into them and knock their ass over, Matthew.
Fucking oath you do. Fucking oath you do. The Maori sidestep, Tate.
Exactly.
Right, fucking oath. AFC or NFC?
AFC.
Come on. How tall are you? Tall with an exclamation point. Short with 3 dots. Or average? No caps.
What do we reckon?
Average.
Average
Taylor,
for an NBA player.
Yeah, Taylor's quite tall, ladies and gentlemen. For those who haven't seen the footage of Taylor dumping water on my head, he actually had to kneel down to reach me.
He's
poor guy.
He's
okay. How do you get your nickname? Is it from how you play? Or has it got to do with your name? Or I don't have a nickname? Or just randomly?
I'm going to say...
What is Taylor's nickname?
I'm actually going to say it has to do with my name.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Tay. That'd be named.
And right. Good call,
I don't know.
Good
I've just always kind of had some sort of... I've had about 100,000 different nicknames, and it's got something to do with my name.
You never got, like,
that's me too.
Gator or the captain or something like that? Never got anything like that?
Nothing really. It's just always
Goggles.
got to do with my name. Like some sort of mix of Tay.
I'm going to start calling you Goggles then. Fuck it. We're going to coin a new one.
There was, when I was playing basketball, I think it was like under 18s, there was this guy that was, he was basically doing an article on this tournament that I was playing in. It was like a state tournament, like I was playing for Illawarra. And at the end of it, we ended up winning the title. And then he actually posted the article online, and he basically did an All-Star 5 and an MVP of the tournament. And he had me in the All-Star 5 and as the MVP, and he called me the Mack Truck.
I love that. Especially seeing you play.
I'm just thinking about Tractor Trailer now. After hearing
honestly, that's pretty much what I thought of too.
Hilarious. The Mack Truck.
I'm the guy that Milwaukee traded for Dirk Nowitzki in the worst possible trade of all time.
Wow, that was a bad trade. Oh my God. The Mack Truck. All right. I've written that one down, mate. There's no escaping that now. What's more important to you as this running back, a good quarterback or a good offensive line?
O-line, baby.
See you later.
Give me
Olay.
those. Give me those holes.
Hey, Tay, how fast are you? Ready?
Oh,
Super fast. I can run, kinda.
Slower than poop.
I can run, but I'm not fast. Fast, slower than poop. Yeah, okay. Is that the one? I don't know. I've seen you get up the court, mate.
Nah, I'm funnily enough for my size,
Yeah.
I'm relatively fast. I wouldn't call on like generally that I'm super fast though.
40
I would
time.
probably
What's your
Is that-
40 time?
I can run, but I'm not super fast. Yeah, look, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, what's his 40 time though? That's what I'm wondering.
I don't know. I'll have to say.
All
Yeah,
right.
we're gonna have a Aussie NFL fantasy show combine in the off season.
Yeah, I think I'm getting a bit too fat, so I
Yeah,
might need
well,
to
same, mate. Same.
lose some kilos and get in that combine.
Can you imagine?
shape.
We'll have to record that. That'd be great content.
Yeah, we'll have to do that live again.
Yes.
Just like that one
Just
training
over it.
today.
Over at UC, we'll do it.
Yeah.
What is your favorite part of training camp, Tay? You ready?
Here we go.
Chilling with my teammates. I have the starting job all locked down. Showing my backup some skills. Everything, because training camp rocks. Or, man, fighting for the job. I'm always looking over my shoulder.
Everything. Training camp rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Training camp rocks.
My favorite time is when it's over and season starting.
Yeah, you're right.
Respectfully.
Oh, you'll like this one, Tay. Your best offensive lineman gets hurt, and your backup blocker can't block for you. So what do? Just scream at the backup, do your job better. Do you just shrug it off and finish the game? Do you go scream at the injured O-lineman and say, get your ass back in the game, bitch? Or do you finish the game almost in tears, hoping that your team sign a better backup?
I'm shrugging that shit off and finishing the game.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
are.
good job. Good job.
Yeah, you are.
Man,
Yeah, you are.
I'd kind of be screaming a little, but not much.
All right, you're being interviewed, and the reporter asks you who is the best running back in the game
This is so
in
long ago.
2016. Is it? Can you see the list?
Yeah.
Okay. For those on the radio audience, it's Adrian Peterson, Lamar Miller, Doug Martin, Todd Gurley, Le'Veon Bell, Ezekiel Elliott, LaShawn McCoy, and D'Angelo Williams. I've gone up for all the ones who I don't think belong there.
I miss those days, to be honest.
Yeah,
I
same
missed
here.
them. That's why I
Where's
fell
Frank
in love.
fucking Gore?
Oh, yeah, where's Gore, man? He
Where's
was only like 30 at that time, too.
Carlos Hyde? He was shit hot at this stage.
Yeah, he was actually pretty decent for the Niners, Carlos.
Yeah.
Like, he had a good season.
Wasn't Gurley like a little? Isn't this like two? Isn't this just before Gurley broke out?
I mean,
it
he
was-
had good.
He had a rookie year this year
Yeah.
where he'd come back from
okay.
the knee, and then the next year was the one where he won everyone their championships.
Didn't he win Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2015? Or am I wrong?
Probably.
Yeah, because I thought he won. I got searched it up, but like,
And this is like August of 2016, so it's right as the season's about to start for the year where he wins people their titles.
Look,
where's
we
he?
just spoke about Doug Martin. I know I wouldn't actually take him thinking he is the best here, but I'm going to take him anyway just because we literally just talked about him winning me. Well, didn't win me a title, but he dominated for me in fantasy.
I love Doug Martin. Okay, you ready?
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
calculating the results. It's going to ask us an unrelated question, probably, before he gives us the answer. You are D'Angelo
Troy Williams. Wonderful.
You're a loyal backup who has been in the
Oh.
league for years. You fill in for Le'Veon, and you're awesome when you do it.
Fuck, he's playing with the
Hilarious.
I'm
Steelers
trying to
back then.
figure out how any of those answers made me be a backup to Le'Veon.
Yeah, no, you're like,
It's such a
yeah.
weird
Backup.
quiz.
Because you weren't that guy that like screams at the O line.
That's really good.
That's-
And look, to
that's-
be
I
fair, that's who I would be though. I probably wouldn't be the person screaming at my own line.
Yeah. Oh, does that mean you
I would
Le'Veon
be.
then? But look, yeah, Todd Gurley actually did win Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2015. I just searched it up.
There you
So-
go.
So yeah, he didn't get a torn ACL. I think, yeah, 2016 he was a little underwhelming, but then he really bounced back later on in 2017, 2018. Then he fell off and he's retired now. Unfortunately, he's in Australia. Is he still in Australia? Maybe
Oh,
not.
probably
but
not. A couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks.
This is the Aussie NFL Fantasy Show.
if you're saying start Josh Allen, then we're probably going to clobber you.
It's gonna be tough because I'm going away from what the winning formula was from last week.
Well, the problem is that could happen against Detroit as well. But
Aussie,
That was just taking a shot at the Titans for signing the ghost of Adrian Peterson.
NFL,
and I don't like to foreskin, as we know, but that person might come up later.
Got to troll a few people. Well, some people were trolling me first about Niners being frauds and now Eagles fans. Only comeback they had, I was Australian.
fantasy,
It's not like you picked up like Patty Mahomes or something. You were getting Daddy Dimes.
And I was getting a third tight end.
this is the Aussie NFL Fantasy Show.
What do you play at a funeral? Just some sort of like sad tune?
All right. Well, Manjot, you're not off the hook for a fantasy game yet either. Are you ready to play?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready to play? Which NFL quarterback are you?
Where are we going with this? Is this still 2016?
This is not 2016. This is 2019? No, it's 2016. Yeah, there you go, because Cam's there. 2016. 2016. You ready? Same
And
week.
Russ doesn't look washed up.
Yeah, no, Russ.
Yeah.
He's
I better
filthy.
not
He's
get
not washed.
I better not get Ross.
Let's kick it off. The AFC or the NFC. Yeah, whatever.
Shit. Okay, we're talking about 2016. I'd rather be NFC. Yeah.
Back then you
Yeah.
would.
Yeah, 2016.
Because you don't want to be, Tom Brady or Peyton Manning or Ben Roethlisberger or Joe Flacco or any of those guys who are actually winning a lot. You wouldn't want to be any of them. Yeah. How tall are you, Manjot? Are you tall, short, average?
I'm tall.
You are
all
tall.
of my friends say I'm tall.
You
They
are
all
tall,
say
mate.
it.
All right. You're in the pocket. You have plenty of time. What are you doing? You're throwing long. You throw an interception. You take too long and you get your ass sacked. You throw it short, or fuck it, you run.
I'll run. If there's no other receivers open, then I'm running it. There's no receivers wide open at that time, I'm running that.
He's off. He's Jalen Hurtsing it.
Ah.
All right. When do you get drafted? Second or third? First pick, because I'm the best. Early to late first round. Undrafted, because diamond in the rough. Second pick, because I'm one of the best. Or very late in the draft, because I'm overlooked.
I'm going to go first pick. I know this is going to lead me to be Cam Newton, but I'm going first pick. I'm the best. All
That's
these are like
hilarious.
Cam Newton. I know this.
You can sniff the Cam Newton. You can smell it.
Yeah. What is my best quarterback quality?
Yes.
Ooh.
What is your best quarterback quality? Is it the passing? Is it that you can do it all? Mate, do you have one of the crispest handoffs in the game? Is it because you run? Is it
I
your
know Matt
accuracy?
Ryan doesn't.
Matt Ryan has nothing crisp. He is.
Ass handoff. That was
Classic.
funny yesterday. We were talking about that stat correction and everything. Yeah, it's credit to Ryan because the fumble, because he was the only one that had full possession of the ball at that time, not Taylor. So technically it's like that, like the catch rule where you have to have full possession. But yeah, that was just a funny thing me and Taylor were talking about during that Monday Night Football game. But yeah, I think that's why they credit that to Ryan.
Yeah,
All right,
think
my
that's fair
best
too.
quarterback. Well,
What's your
Excuse
best
me,
quality as a
but-
quarterback? Hail Marys is also on the list. I'm sure you're a big log bomber. A Winnipeg
Oh.
Blue bomber.
shoot, I go accuracy to be honest. Yeah, when I play a bit of quarterback, I can actually throw it accurately. I just don't have a strong arm. My arm is skinny as hell, so
Oh,
there's
he's
no
Ben
muscle.
Roethlisberger. Accuracy it is.
Yeah.
Okay, you throw an interception late in the fourth quarter with your team down 6 points. What do? Do you fucking just leave the stadium, just watch and see what happens? Do you throw a fit, or do you cheer on your defense?
I'm cheering on my defense. I might have to play some defense too because it's flag, but yeah, I cheer on my defense.
Yeah, boy. All right, your team drafts a quarterback with the first pick in the draft. What do you do?
Oh fuck! This is go
Aaron
for it.
Rodgers.
Have a think about it, but the options here for the radio audience. Try your best, but you still lose a starting job. You request release, you request a trade, or you play your best, and of course you keep the starting role.
Look, let me just say, this reminds me of the Odyssey World 1 video. Mark Stevens, just the funniest dude out there. When he's like, they're talking about how dudes react when the starter loses his job to the backup QB, and he's just like cheering on the QB, and then he's like, nah, he's actually ass. He's ass. And it's like, he's good for a backup. That's the funniest shit. I'm sure you've seen at least some of that. But that dude is so funny. I'll be clipping that into you guys later. But yeah, anyone who hasn't seen it, RDC World 1, absolute best YouTubers out there. Now, apart from us, of course. But yeah.
Yeah, we're up there.
We're up there with RDC World 1. All right, my team drafts a quarterback with the
If our team drafted that, though, I'd probably be looking for a release if my team drafted RDC World 1 as like the other YouTubers on our team. I'd be like, nah, I need a release, man. I need to hit the free market. Another team might need me.
Yeah, those guys are gods, though.
The Panthers might need me.
Yeah, I'm going to go play your best and keep the starting role. I'm not losing that starting job.
No way, man. All right. Would you rather be the lone star on your team or be one of the players, the top players on the team?
Yeah, top player.
One of the top players or a lone star? Top player. Okay.
Of course I want to be the top player.
Which is most important? Stardom or charity and helping the poor?
Stardom. No. Charity and the poor. Charity and helping the poor. Yeah. Don't worry.
Wilson. You win the big award at the Honor Show, and who is the first person you thank? I know, but the answers are no one, because you're the fucking best, man. Your parents, your whole team, your best wide receiver, or your friends.
Oh, it'd have to be my parents. Yeah, shout out to my dad and my mom. But shout out to my dad for sure.
All the Mellies, yes. Big shout out to the Mellies. Mama Jot, Papa Jot, Grandma Jot. All right, when do you retire? A few seasons in, just take the money and run, man. After you get benched, yeah. After a big Super Bowl win. Hey, after at least 15 seasons, because I never give up. Or after that season with the big injury.
I'll go 15 seasons. Shit, I'm getting to that Tom Brady era.
You're sounding like Roethlisberger at the moment. What is your go-to touchdown dance? Fuck, I can't wait for this answer. Do you hug everyone? Do you come up with something new every time? Do you give the ball to someone in the crowd, or do you lean and dab?
Fuck, they all sound like Cam Newton. They're all Cam Newton answers. Yeah. He does all of these. Or at least did all of these back in the day. Man, yeah. Look, I love to do the gritty. That's my go-to now. Back in the day, definitely the dab. I put the dab up there. So yeah, the lean and the dab. I think that's what I'm going with here.
I'm nervous for you, man.
Oh, this is
I'm nervous for you. Here we go.
Come on, please be Cam so I can piss the shit out of Matty.
Yeah.
Hey! It had to be.
It's Cam Newton. You are a sour loser who's still an amazing football player. You're tall, you're fast, and everyone likes you, although you're a sour loser, so maybe not everyone. But there you go. Cam Newton,
man.
ladies and gentlemen.
Cam gets way too much hate. Come on, man. Everyone just like Joe Burrow dresses up like Cam now, and he gets like no hate. Cam used to get all the hate for all the dress ups he did. Come on, man. They gotta be like, come on, they gotta be that sort of.
I know people don't want to talk about it, but I think it's because Joe Burrow's just very white, and he's the essence of what a quarterback's supposed to be. And Cam didn't meet the stereotypes, and I just don't think that's Cam's fault.
Yeah. That's what I think so too.
You know, there's a whole bunch of white privilege in the Joe Burrow not being criticized thing. So Matty's playing the race card, of course. Everyone expects the skinny white guy to play the race card.
Yeah, it's definitely not me, is it? Not me this time. Let's
say see you later to Cam. Congratulations on playing a heck of a game of both Who Am I and which NFL player at which position are you. We'll be back to play a couple more of these games next week. I'll have a really tough Who Am I for Taylor, because I really gave you a hard one this week, Manjot. And we'll have another game of fantasy cliffhangers next week. I know you guys love that.
Yeah, insert applause. Yeah.
Yeah, big round of golf clapping, maybe, or something. I'll find out. I'll find a good effect to put in there.
Yeah, it's good.
And in the meantime, we've got one last show for the week. It's Australia's favourite show. It is not Wheel of Fortune. It starts of the week. It's going to be up next. Tay, you've got a big lead in starts of the week. Are you starting to feel nervous that Manjot and I have got a couple of wins lately?
Nah, not at all, mate.
Sure?
Makes the segment better. When I was just winning every single week, it made me think that the law of winning just wasn't there. But when you actually lose a few, you know, it actually brings back the passion for your craft and trying to get back the wins. So no, I don't mind it, mate. Like, don't get me wrong, I want to win every week, but
yeah,
you know, the fact that you guys are getting some lately, just makes me more hungry to try and get the 3 points back.
Wow. All right. We'll give a big recap and we'll get our teams picked in the next episode. But hey, fellas, 3 solid shows this week. We'll see you all for the next one, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Adios.
Adios, amigos.
This is the Aussie NFL Fantasy Show.
If you're saying start Josh Allen, then we're probably going to clobber you.
It's going to be tough because I'm going away from what the winning formula was from last week.
Well, the problem is that could happen against Detroit as well. But
Aussie,
That was just taking a shot at the Titans for signing the ghost of Adrian Peterson.
NFL,
and I don't like to foreskin, as we know, but that person might come up later.
Got to troll a few people. Well, some people were trolling me first about Niners being frauds and now Eagles fans. Only comeback they had, I was Australian.
Fantasy,
It's not like you picked up like Patty Mahomes or something. You were getting Daddy Dimes.
And I was getting a third tight end.
this is the Aussie NFL Fantasy Show.
What do you play at a funeral? Just some sort of like sad tune?